Tonight on Peace Storm, who died and who killed? You decide. Hello, welcome back to Peace Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're playing Danganronpa Ved Thread. And when we last left off, we didn't really find out who the victim or the killer was. So, yeah, now we're right about to go to the trial. I don't think we talked to anyone at the end of last episode, so let's do that before we go in. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy. I'll defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. We can't lose.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time. I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. Shuichi, I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore.
I mean, either way, they're both gonna be dead by the end of the trial, because, unless Himiko's the killer, they were kind of hinting at that. But it's even if Kaito's not dead, that means he killed Kokichi, so he's gonna be even if he didn't die before the trial, he's gonna die after it. We're all gonna die someday. Except me, 'cause I'm awesome. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. Is that the first time they actually, show the elevator going down from the outside? We'd lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we'd found a new reason to live. To win the battle against hope and despair. But now, what do we know? Also, Kibo doesn't have a dick, so that means I'm the last man on Earth. And I've got the last 3 women on Earth right here by my side. So yeah, the life after the killing game is gonna be pretty fun. We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. What's going on? What are you scheming now?
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
And And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I'll fight to prove it. I'll fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Okay. I don't think I have any new skills. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. You know, there may be skills I forgot to equip last trial. And I may also have 14 open skill points that I can use. Wait, 14? That doesn't seem like a lot. Yeah, I have 57 skill points available, and I'm using 28 of them. Let's see. Yeah, I should have 29 skill points left to use. But let me see here. Yeah, I think we'll equip Charisma. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. That's how many skill points I can spend to buy new skills. Okay. Saint Miko's ability. Just a peek. Yeah, you know, I've never died at, yeah, I've never failed at imagination excavation. I thought it was called mind mine. But yeah, I've never died in that minigame, so I don't think I need that skill. Just a peek. There we go. Okay, let's get started.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the Blacken will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blacken, and that person will
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow, an actual talking robot. I've never seen one of those before.
Have you looked in a mirror? Seriously? What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique characteristics.
Or... what? Oh, unique circumstances. God, I can't fucking read today.
Unique circumstances? Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I've decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too. It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Okay, what do we got? Monokuma File 5, Hydraulic Press, Kaito's coat, Kokichi's clothes, and Kokichi's disappearance. Let's see, I forgot what the... Was it tab? No. Shift? No. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is. No. Okay, the escape button is what speeds it up. Shit! No, that's wrong. I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Yeah, is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct? Kokichi was injured? The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies they're evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance Kaito's alive. Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah, what about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. Let's see, the owner of the clothing, the sleeve of the jacket, the blood stain on the clothing. Yeah, let's go for the sleeve of the jacket. Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should... Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Shit. I wasn't looking hard enough? What do you mean? Maki's claim appears solid, but I know it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito is dead on that evidence. Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through the sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? It seems you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that? It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over. Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present now that he's subject to our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect, that's your cue.
Oh, shit. An Exisal?
What? Why is an Exisal here?
Oh, whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice? Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an Exisal and kinda dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid, that was just a lie. You guys thought I died? I would never. No way.
Kokichi.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me. Is that really you, Kokichi? That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you? Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself. This is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe me. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse but I brought it to the hangar just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see clearly. The moment the victim died. Yeah, what did you say? Alrighty then, let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma, can you connect the video camera to the monitor? Roger that! Monokuma grabbed the camera from the Exisal, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Kaito. This is terrible. Why would something like this... I saw it through my fingers the moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna... By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera has only the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause functions, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Now you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion. I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I'll answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy. See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would have been impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Was that really him? Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine. Stop it. Now I'm starting not to feel well. It's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my boff over to you. I know that's a joke, but the thought of it... Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito? Looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this Exisal.
Yes, with that we can definitely say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it? Aw, man, you got me. Yeah, I'm the culprit. What? Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an Exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it to you guys after you get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away. So does that mean you admit to the crime? Come, man, I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up. You giving up? Does that mean it's been decided? Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko? Whatever, it's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his... No, hold on a second. That isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play. What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that. No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel of this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us? That's not possible. No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi. Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. Made the game more interesting, too. Are you serious? Yeah. What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? Don't tell me Maki killed... Don't tell me Maki killed Kaito. What? I know you don't want to believe it, but he was killed by that machine. I don't think there were many other possibilities. Okay, it has to be the other one then. Because I know that's the right statement to shoot. Fuck! What? Let me see. Safety function. There we go. Sorewachigaozo, motherfucker. The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press. A safety function?
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions.
Yeah, I think it was a couple too many steps ahead. Yeah, you know, before I can prove that he was killed with the crossbow, I have to prove it couldn't have been the hydraulic press that killed him.
The hydraulic press will automatically stop if the infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other beings.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosoul's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who'd do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
Yes. There's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. It was the crossbow. There was a crossbow in the bathroom. Perhaps the victim was killed there.
Then there should have been evidence of the body being carried to the hydraulic press. Was there any evidence?
Yep, too many steps ahead again. The bloodstain in the bathroom.
And what does that prove? If Kaito was killed by some other means, his body should have been moved to the press. It is unfortunate that my allergy kept me from investigating more thoroughly.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting the body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be a coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. What? I'm guessing the hole in his sleeve. The small hole in the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
Small hole? No, there's no way that hole's got anything to do with a weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day, Kois.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying, it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve. I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Yeah?
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow was the murder weapon. Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over, Star Fox. Let's show him the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair? Okay, from inside the hangar. Oh! No, wait. Barrier, 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 barrier. He didn't have to be shot from inside the bathroom. Hag. Even without going into the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with the crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom. So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me.
Yeah, what did you say? But, put plainly, that means...
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko, what's the matter? You've been weird ever since we mentioned small holes. What, are you after my small hole too? See? Now it's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone's a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me...
It does concern that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Yeah.
Well, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait, don't say it's me. Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to a research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared. Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit. I said I'm not the culprit, I swear. Kokichi's the suspicious one. Maki, too. They're both the culprits.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
Man, just like 3 straight lines, huh? Went in there empty-handed and left empty-handed. We should look at the inconsistencies in her testimony. There's a lie in there somewhere. Okay, the night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the exosouls returned. She had a black bag with her on her way back. She had a black bag with her on the way there, but she didn't have it when she came back. You said you went to the you said you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character. Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case. There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
Wait, hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow? Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko's totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. Okay, she only carried the case. No inconsistencies there. Didn't even use the crossbow. Well,
Get out of my head, Kokichi!
to hit Kaito with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this? That's the question. Okay, let's see. Disassembled crossbow from the Ultimate Assassin's research lab. It was stored in a large black case. It was complicated to assemble and would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Okay, I feel like this is the truth bullet I need to use. Get out of me head, man! Okay. Had to do a little bit of guesswork, but I got it. I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it. Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that, right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that. I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you. It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now. She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to? Perhaps the person who asked was... It was Maki, right?
Huh? Why would I ask for such a thing?
Maybe Kibo? It was Kibo, right?
Huh? I only saw her carrying it. I never asked her to carry it.
Kibo wouldn't be able to build it, so I think that's not right.
Kokichi, then? It was Kokichi, right?
What? Like I'd ever do anything Kokichi asked me?
Kokichi doesn't even know how to assemble the crossbow, right? Was it Kaito? Huh?
Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
'Cause I know you like me.
Nah, I hate you.
But I like you.
Yeah.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart. But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that... Maybe Kaito is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax. But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought I was gonna be next.
But you're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying your grade school crush. Himiko, when exactly did Kaito teach you or ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk into the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow. That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
No. Please continue.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi? No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow? I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow and went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow. And there's proof of that. Kokichi's clothes. Yes. Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat. So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too? Then it was Kaito who shot him, right? I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that. You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There's no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but it doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know? Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. Because in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in? As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that. What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's still gotta be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything. But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
It what?
Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more. Sorry for the wait, guys. The Luminary of the Stars has arrived. This time for real.
What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I don't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll, don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry I can't really get out of this thing right now. Why not? I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisole.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito's alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is that really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case is...
shit. I've only got 20 seconds to decide. Well, I got almost full health, so I can afford to make one mistake. Yeah, the victim's Kaito. That's my final offer.
I'm trying. I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. 'Cause you're not Kaito. Kaito's already dead. Good, good. This is already more entertaining. Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds. Alright, let's give it everything we've got.
Oh man, are we gonna have the exisole on one of those platforms? Or is it gonna be, like, floating? Oh no, wait, the exisole's got its own platform. Oh. Or the exisole's excluded from the debate entirely. Oh shit.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim. Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
Kaito's clothes have arrow holes too.
The mastermind is still alive, inside that exisole.
Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisole.
Unless he comes out of the exisole, we can't confirm that. Okay. Crouch behind. I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much, but it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke. What a sick joke.
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him, but we still need to stay calm, be rational, because we need to get the truth of Kaito's death. Yeah, just keep calm and carry on. Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then. Why are you acting like you're in charge of things? So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events. Hey, I said, why are you... Alrighty then, let the debate begin.
I kind of feel like I should have saved before I made my answer for who the victim was.
Shit. I feel like that goes against the information I have. Shit.
And I'm not even 100% sure that's the right one. Woo! Wait, Himiko, what do you mean one arrow?
Yeah, well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What? Are you positive?
Of course, there's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
Yeah, 3? I know I only gave him 1. Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said she only brought 1. What's going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And together, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
But where'd those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think.
Think, Shuichi, think!
I like how the letter blocks all just have A's in them. Ah! Ah! Okay, let's try and... Yeah! Aw. Yeah! Aw. Okay. Ah! Okay, how many arrows did Himiko give Kaito?
Just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up, get down. Gotta get up, get down.
Okay, I got like almost 10 minutes to clear this minigame, so I'm not quite concerned with how long it's taking to assemble these questions. It'd be funny, though, if after bragging about how I've never died in Psyche Taxi, this will be the first time. Okay, were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. Good. Okay, this one's a short question. These letters are stupid, though. Whew. Thought I was gonna miss that one. Shit, I missed. Okay, who brought the 2 arrows? Oh shit. Okay, this is one I don't know the answer to. I mean, maybe the multiple choice will make it obvious. Okay. Himiko, Kokichi, or a third party. Alright. Could it be that the additional arrows were brought by a third party? A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows? Kaito was the one with the crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him. Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly he didn't want to fight. Yeah, that's right. So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves. So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went to the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and electrical barrier around the hangar.
Yeah, that hangar should have been completely closed off, right? It was completely closed off? But can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Hangman's game, but... Ah. Oh, exosols. I just saw the letters S, E, and X. Okay, why is there no I? Oh, there it is. I. Hey, ow. That's it. The exosol. The exosol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electrical barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol. Mono Kid killed him. I'm calling it. I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it? By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside the exosol? Well, I wasn't trying to keep this a secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar's where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them. So it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away. So it's like Shuichi said, a third party got in the exosol and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exosol? Well, Kokichi, it's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it. Nipples, too? Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them. I told you, that's impossible. Huh? There's no way you can get through security if you piloted an exosol. It's impossible. What? Not possible? Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? What you thinking about, Maki? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Okay, I'm hearing the sample. That means I can lie this debate. It's not impossible. There's one way to stop an exosol. I have to show them. Okay. Yeah, electro bomb. Yeah, the hammer's recharging, but the electro bomb still exists. What? The electro hammer ran out of energy yesterday. Needed 24 hours to recharge. To enter the hangar, the hammer should have been recharging since yesterday, right? What? But the electro bomb... Okay, let me... Okay, so it wasn't because I accidentally shot the white noise. Okay, I may have to, Yeah, I may have to look up a walkthrough for this. Okay. Found on the ground near the 3 exosols in the cyber courtyard. Ah. So maybe I have to shoot the statement where Maki says there were 4 exosols. No? Didn't you say earlier that 4 exosols were protecting Monokuma? Don't go back on something you said. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so I had the right statement before, but I was using the wrong truth bullet. Okay, so use electro hammer. And I gotta shoot the statement where Kibo says all the electro hammers were charging. And let me see how close I am to the intermission. Okay, never mind. The walkthrough doesn't list the when the intermission happens. Oh well, let's just wait. Not all the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma in the Exisouls.
Was that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exisol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exisouls. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisol taken by this third party?
Shuichi's getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who was this third party? The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 Exisouls at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person here among us that I think could do that. I'm sorry, Maki. But we've already cleared Himiko of suspicion. And if it wasn't Kokichi, then yeah, it could only have been. Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you? What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exisol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it? The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used just last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning. Alright, when we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning. Maki, where's your electro hammer?
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better.
A knife? Well, I suppose you know best. Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she? Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to believe the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going to the hangar with an Exisol and then shooting the crossbow. But I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit. You're right.
no use. She's not listening to me at all, but I can't back down here. The crossbow's not the murder weapon? What do you mean? Fuck. I don't want to think that Maki's the culprit. I want to believe her. But the way she's scrambling to defend herself...
Huh? You've never used a weapon before, so how would you know? It's laughable to think a wound that shallow could be fatal.
Yeah, I think the arrows were tipped with poison. Fuck. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned. Poison? I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why didn't you say anything?
We'll find out why she hasn't... What? Why did what? Why'd my model change back? How long has it been like that? Anyway, we'll find out next episode why she didn't say anything. But if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part. I have to go back now. I have to go back through this footage and see how long, like, what